Alright, so we got a 10-gallon a minute IGX, IGX 800. We're having some issues. So one, we made a video, this filter was all clogged, and this could have been causing some other issues. We have all of our unloaders so that the bypass lines are quick connected, so this makes this demonstration pretty easy. We shouldn't have water flowing out of that when this is spraying water. It should only be basically when this is blocked off that would start spraying. So now we have to disconnect this, lift this thing up, be able to take the remote mounting block off, swap out the unloader, and then we'll be good to go. So normally you'd have to basically get up onto the truck, look in to see the bypass line itself, or be able to pull the bypass line out to see what was going on with it. But so in this situation, again, we checked the filter was good. Our overall flow was fine, but obviously it's bypassing a lot when it needs to be not bypassing that. So yeah. All right, so just to continue on, we got all this debris inside here. All right, so we've done a couple more things with this. So what we had, again, the issue was that the unloader is bypassing basically almost all of its water, very little flow. We had an issue where the check valve, where the filter was having some issues. I pulled apart the unloader. There was trash in the unloader. There's a little bit of hard plastic. Now I've taken out, this first check valve and this first one. So this check valve looks great, no issues. This check valve looks pretty good. We're gonna just take it out just in case. Spring's fully intact. That's moving just fine. I don't see any more debris in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little water, just in case there was other garbage and whatnot in there. So we'll put this back in, but basically at this point, since we're already taking the unloader off, we wanna rule out there being a check valve issue. We wanna open this up, see what's going on. You have to do this with a 30 millimeter impact. We have a 1/2 inch. Do not try to do this with a wrench. You will end up jacking up this brass. You'll round it off. So we're gonna put these check valves back in. And you want to make sure that that's nice and centered. Definitely do not impact this from the beginning. At the very end, that's fine, so that's all the way in. Pardon the noise. That's good. We'll do the same thing with the top. But yeah, it would be silly for us to go through all of this and then find out. See, the check valve on that's fine. So we'll set that down there. The ring looks good. You can't see that ring that well. Let's see. Yeah, so the ring's fine. And I only checked these first two. I'm not going to check the other 4. I could do that. It wouldn't be too difficult to just take them out, put them right back in. I'm not going to actually take the check valve out, but just seeing, hey, is this check valve seated properly? Does it visually look like it's still all in one piece? And then put it right back in. Because these 2 valves get the most work because their stuff taken right there and it's going straight up. These ones don't get as much wear and tear on them. So, just another thing here. All right, so decided to go ahead since I had up here, this one, it's busted. So that will also cause issues. Spring's in good shape. get this other piece out, but yeah, that would definitely cause an issue. And on a 10 gallon a minute pump, you're gonna see that make a big difference. Looks like that part down there is also cracked. Yeah, so lovely. So this is why you always want to have your repair kits. I'm only going to repair the one, everything else was fine. It is amazing though that it was this particular one that got it. It's pretty corroded. So anyways, we'll get this all taken out. And fix it right up with a new set of check valves. Alright, so now we're back to good flow. Good old 10 gallons a minute. Alright, so ultimately with a lot of this, we've got to go through different steps, troubleshoot certain things. If we had thought it was the unloader and hadn't taken it apart, we'll see basically from where the water is going into that. We wouldn't have seen a piece of the check valve to know that there was an issue with one of the check valves. I checked all 6, and actually I want to point out something. Most of your other pressure washers like this actually come out, your inlet and your outlet are on the same side, so I should have thought about that. Comes in here, these 3 go, and then it comes out this back port instead of this front. So it makes sense that this did get a lot of work. And if there was trash, this is the one that get messed up. This one actually was also missing the O-ring that should have been in there. So put a new O-ring, put a new check valve, and then fire it up and she's good to go.